From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Seattle Seahawks.
To kick off for Seattle.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Lumen Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing right away on the game's first play. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go. That's set.
Now they'll set up to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
That's good.
A 1st down there. Gain of 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle. It's Hubbard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DeMarcus Lawrence getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
Ready.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
For the Panther field goal. A 66-yard attempt.
This one looks good, and it is good from 66. Move over Justin Tucker. There is company atop the record books. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Panther streak. Ready.
The first carry for the Spartan. Kenneth Walker. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the count.
By Carlton Davis. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, go.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. He's across midfield. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready,
On the ground, it's Walker. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Down by Carlton Davis. 8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
ready up.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 2.
Go. Ready, ready.
They'll go play action with Milrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That pass play good for 22. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Come on. Set. Set.
Now, Milrow misses a designed run, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish. But you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Forced out front. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 11 on the scramble to give them a new set of downs. 1st and 10.
Right. Here we go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Set. 45. Right. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's close to another 1st down. It's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Six, mega. Huge, yellow. Come on, trail green. 50, blue striker. 10.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Seattle.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks extend their advantage to 14-3.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
On the double. Ready. Cut.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Boye Mafe. He works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. On third down, here's Hubbard. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
And he'll get a few yards on this return. Past the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they will finally run him down. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Downfield by Cup. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
And he's in! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go. Test set.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and That's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Blue, 32.
Throwing now on first and 10. He throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Ready. Sticky, green.
Tremble comes in motion. They'll look to throw again. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
Red, grill, green. Cut.
They'll look to throw yet again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Another shot from the one on second and goal.
33. Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Panthers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Ryan Fitzgerald kicking off for Carolina.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Dixie Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. He'll rotate Cup. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Quick throw here is complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. That is caught for the throw. Cooper up. Touchdown, Seahawks. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
47-yard line.
Let's cut.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one's good for 11 and another first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Another run here with Hubbard. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers are back within 2 scores.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. But I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Hurt. Ready.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 2nd down, here's Milrow. Working across the field, he hauls it in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
A gain there of 15. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's...
Oh, the ball's out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow. Ready.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Go now. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He finds the big tight end, Trimble. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Panther first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll look to throw. Short one there, caught by Trimble. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back from the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold them to no gain.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 43. Set. Go.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Tommy Tremble, tight end, the man he was looking for there. And that'll set up fourth down. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the check. Here we go. Set. Ready.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8 at his pass, the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Ready. Go.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Milroe going to hold on to this one. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Seattle.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
18 Cardinals.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
At the 31, a gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 31, here's second and 6.
Right there.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run it with Walker. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Hey, check that. Street.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Bronco 80. Let go.
A run on 1st and goal. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
16. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Here's a handoff. Hubbard heading right. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Hut.
Now Hubbard. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
40-yard line.
Set. Hut. 45. White. Hut.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready up.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Harris wheel foul on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Set. 52 blue. Set. Hut.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Set. Go.
They'll go down to a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
Black 40.